Are you tired of cafes that are all Clark, no rubber? Try this one on.
Clark Rubber!
Welcome to another episode of Parts Unknown Melbourne. I'm Moose.
And I'm Corson the Gandalf. We're here to show you the best place in Melbourne to eat, sleep, drink, everything in between. The only thing is, we don't know where it's going to be. We're just going to have a little walk around and see what tickles our fancy. Let's get into it.
Is it still Moose that makes you sweat? Is Gandalf's extra one dead? When your nights are dim and your hands are shaking as you scroll TikTok.
We got more vids, a better list. Good intentions, but not the lot of the inspired, unemployed, or those Hope Street radio boys.
No comment if we were on your FYP.
Let's get these views and comments higher, higher.
So for North Melbourne boys and South Yarra girls, when you want to go eat, let us show you where to go. So North Melbourne boys and South Yarra girls, when you want to go eat, let us show you where to go.
Just off High Street in Northcote, you'll find Tinker. No, that's not Tinker Bell, it's Tinker Cafe. Yes, they sell coffees, teas, and food for all. It's right opposite the Northcote Theatre, so a great place to get some breakfast before your dinner and a show.
So one of the cool things about this place is they've got these kind of look like Qatar Airways, maybe Qantas throw blankets to put over your lap. I've always thought it's quite risky when you're dealing with big bacon, tomato, eggs, runniness going all over your legs. I'm a messy eater, so usually I'll bring a second pair of pants so that when I'm eating, if it goes all over me, I can just get changed in the bathroom. Here, you've got a blanket that also acts as a napkin as well. So you can get as messy as you do want. They actually encourage it.
Yes, we're sitting at the tables outside Tinker, but if you actually look to my right, we're more so outside Joe's shoe store. So I imagine that they probably share these tables. Very socialist, very communist, in stark contrast to my left, which is Wine Republic. No sharing there. Everyone needs to pull themselves up by the strings of their bootstraps and get their own bloody bottle of wine.
Okay, don't adjust your sets. I know when you look at this, you probably think that we've stepped out of Raiders of the Lost Ark and it's when Indiana Jones finds the Holy Grail. But it's not true. What they've done here is, whereas at a traditional cafe, they'll get, the Anko branded teapots. Nothing against Anko, they've got some good t-shirts. But you want a bit more spice, a bit more charisma in your tea, which is what they did with this teapot.
Are you tired of going to cafes that are all Clark, no rubber?
Clark Rubber!
And they give you nothing. They only offer you still water. Yes, we went for the still water today, but that's because it's early
Clark
in the morning
Rubber!
and I wouldn't want something too bubbly. But at least they offered, do I want sparkling?
Just beautiful. How important is a logo for a brand? Ask any marketing student and they'll tell you that they spend millions, depending on the company, on the actual logo. So I'm looking across the road at Rathdown Records. It's a little bit interesting, the logo they've got. Although the title of the store is clear, Rathdown Records, it kind of looks like this. There's this kind of macabre Rorschach test-esque imagery on it. What do you see when you look there? I personally see the singing frog from Looney Tunes. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Let us know in the comments below.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
In between the late night bar of Joe's shoe store and the early morning cafe of Tinker, you'll find this liminal space cage in the middle. I think it's a great job at representing the struggle between, do I want to go out and have a great night out, or do I want to get up early and have an early morning coffee? I can never figure it out. Usually you end up doing neither. Just kidding, it's probably someone's private residence. Could you imagine how hard it would be at night time hearing the doof doof from Joe's shoe store and thinking, oh, I got no sleep, at least I'll sleep in, and then you hear Tinkerbell in the morning. Wouldn't be the easiest, but luckily there's great hospitality if you live on High Street.
Hospo heads, listen up. This is the place for you. I was just cruising through their Instagram and I found that they've actually got a post that's been pinned at the top saying, "We are hiring." So they're looking for a cafe manager. So if you've got experience, you know your way around a cafe, you like the north side, and you love good food, and frankly, on a Saturday, you like a bit of a sleep in because they open at 8 on Saturday, not the traditional 7 that you get during the week. Hey, people like a sleep in. Then drop your resume or email Parts in the Tinker place and let them know why you should be the new cafe manager.
Yes, chef!
These teas and coffees are so good, but we're going to need some help. We're going to throw over to the Tech Twins to show you the greatest new iPhone hack for your iPhone. Take it away, guys. Thanks, Moose and Gandalf from Parts Unknown Melbourne. Yes, we're the Tech Twins, and we're coming with a great new tech tip, this time for your Mac, not your iPhone. Gandalf, if you want to take it away.
So we all know screenshotting on Windows is F12 or the print screen button. But what happens when you have a MacBook? Well, a lot of you are familiar with the Command-Shift-4 snipping tool. The great thing about that is that you can get a screenshot of anything you want straight away. However, it quickly clogs up your desktop with the designated spot for these screenshots to be the desktop. What you can actually do is create a folder in there. So you go into your settings and search that on Google. So search on Google how to actually change the designated spot for screenshots to go, and you can change where they're going so it doesn't close up your desktop.
Yes, exactly. But also make sure that just with your desktop in general, you don't want too many icons on your desktop screen. Yes, many people are saying that when it affects your MacBook startup speed if you have too many icons on your desktop. So make sure if you want everything on your desktop still, maybe make a folder called New Desktop. Put it all in there so you haven't lost anything, and then put that in your documents. All right, Moose and Gandalf, I'm going to send it back to you. Thanks very much. Thanks so much to the Tech Twins. I'm going to use that trick tonight.
Who am I? E.T. phone home. Speaking of boning home, what I'm going to do here is have Gandalf's final sip. Let's give it a go. That was just awesome. One of the best coffees ever. Let's give you our final thoughts outside.
Have fun at Clark Grove.
Legends, thank you so much for watching another episode of Parts Unknown Melbourne. Tinker, you were amazing. I've, of course, been Moose.
And I, of course, have been the Gandalf. Tinker, you were amazing. The hospitality, the cafe, the water, the coffee, all just sensational. We'll definitely be back, but as for now, I've got to go to the bathroom.